Have you ever been just mindlessly scrolling through your phone and then suddenly you stop? Something just grabs you. Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on exactly what that is. We're breaking down how the content we see every single day is actually designed to connect with us. Let's dive in.
So let me ask you this, straight up. Think about your own feed. What actually makes you pause? Is it a video that makes you laugh out loud? A photo that's just stunning? Or maybe a super quick tip that genuinely helps you out? You know, the best content, the stuff that really works, feels like it was made just for you. It's interesting, it's useful, and it feels personal. And that's exactly what we're going to get into today.
All right, let's open up what I like to call the content toolkit. See, everything we see online, from a simple post to a huge viral video, it's all built from just a few core pieces. And once you see these building blocks for what they are, you'll start seeing the internet in a totally new way, more like a creator. So, at its heart, this is what we're talking about. Digital content isn't just about blasting information out there. Nope, it's about starting a conversation. It's something specifically designed to get a reaction from you. The real goal is to make a connection that gets someone to stop, think, feel something, and maybe, just maybe, take that next step.
First up, let's talk about the foundation of, well, pretty much everything online. Text. Yeah, I know, we live in this super visual world, but words are still the bedrock. They give context, they tell the story behind the picture, and they get the conversation started. And the key to great online writing? Keep it simple, friendly, and to the point.
And text isn't just one thing, right? It's a whole set of tools. A quick little caption on Instagram gives you that instant hit of context. A deep dive blog article, that's how you show you're an expert. And bonus, it helps people find you on Google. A short, punchy post is all about grabbing attention right now, while a really good product description can be that final little nudge someone needs to click buy. See, each one has a very specific job to do.
Okay, next tool in the kit, images. Our brains are just hardwired for visuals. A really powerful image can make you feel something, excited, inspired, even hungry, in less than a second. It bypasses the thinking part of your brain and goes straight for the feelings. And that emotional reaction, that's what gets us to click, to learn more, or to share.
This quote really says it all. Good images turn scrolling into stopping. Honestly, if you're creating anything online, this should be your mantra. Your number one job is to cut through all the noise, and a killer visual is your best weapon for doing that. And now, let's talk about the king, the undisputed king of engagement, video. Video is just on another level because it combines everything: sight, sound, motion, story. It can take a really complex idea and make it simple in just a few seconds. It creates a much stronger emotional connection than almost anything else, which is exactly why every single social media platform is pushing video so hard right now.
But of course, not all videos are created equal. You've got your short-form stuff on TikTok or Reels. Those are built for speed and immediate impact. Then you have longer tutorials on YouTube, which are perfect for teaching something valuable and building real trust. And then you have testimonials, which use the power of real people to show that what you're offering is legit. You pick the right style for the job you're trying to do.
And we can't forget our last couple of tools. Audio, like podcasts, is amazing because people can listen while they're driving, working out, or cooking dinner. It fits into their life. And then there's interactive content, things like polls or quizzes. This is all about getting people involved. When you get someone to tap a button or answer a question, they stop being a passive viewer and become part of the story. That builds a way stronger bond.
Okay, so now we have our toolkit. We've got text, images, video, the whole shebang. But just having the tools isn't enough, right? The best, most effective content is always created with a clear purpose. So now, let's switch gears from what content is to why we're even making it in the first place.
See, every single piece of content should be helping a business goal, and usually those goals follow this kind of path. First, you create awareness, just letting people know you exist. Then you build interest, so they want to know more. After that, you create desire, making them really want what you have to offer. Then comes the big one, a call to action. And you're not done yet. Finally, you build loyalty to turn them into fans for life. Your content is the guide that walks people through that entire journey.
So what makes content actually good at doing its job? Well, I like to think of your content as a super helpful, friendly employee. First, it has to provide real value, whether that's great info, a good laugh, or a special offer. It also has to be relevant to the right people at the right time. And finally, it's got to be consistent. People should recognize your style and trust your voice every single time they see you.
Now, you could create the most incredible, life-changing piece of content ever, but if you post it where no one can see it, it basically doesn't exist. Choosing the right platform, finding the right stage for your content is just as crucial as the content itself.
And as you can see here, the best platform totally depends on your goal. Want to get your name out there? You go where the crowds are, places like TikTok and Instagram. Need to handle customer service? Messaging apps are perfect. Trying to make direct sales? Use a platform with a shopping cart built right in. And if you want to be known as the expert in your field, that's where long-form content on YouTube or a blog really shines. The big takeaway here? You don't have to be everywhere at once. Just focus on the stages that make sense for your goals.
All right, we have covered a ton of ground. So now for the best part. We're going to wrap all of this up into your own personal creator toolkit. This is your launchpad. This is everything you need to start your own creative journey.
Okay, let's do a quickfire review. You now know that digital content is all about communication that makes people feel something. You know the different content types are just tools for different jobs. You get the 5 objectives, that whole journey from awareness all the way to loyalty. You know that great content is valuable, relevant, and consistent. And you know that different platforms are for different goals. This is your foundation. You are officially ready to start thinking like a content creator.
And on that note, I want to leave you with this thought. You really have completed your first big step into this whole world of creative digital marketing. Every little thing you try is how you grow. So just keep learning, keep trying new things, and honestly, most important of all, remember to enjoy the process.
So, I'll leave you with this one final question to think about. Now that you've got the toolkit, what's the first story you want to tell? Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.